Hello folks, Jason Chrisman here, Grazing Acres Farm. I know many of you probably don't remember me, but that's who I am. I tell you, it's been crazy. See, what was it, last winter? I've got two channels. Let me explain something first. I've got two channels. I got this farming channel, and then I've got a beekeeping channel. The beekeeping channel I started quite a few years before I started this channel. And last winter, I started something called a Patreon account, which is where some of my followers can help throw me some support. And what that does is it keeps the content coming on more of a routine basis. And with that, boy, have I been overwhelmed with beekeeping stuff. I enjoy it, but I tell you, it's quite the hustle to do your daily duties here on the farm, take care of things at the house, and produce a weekly beekeeping video. But recently, I'm still in the mix of it actually. I'm upgrading all of my video equipment, and I look for that to make it a lot easier to produce videos for both channels. In today's video, I want to give a quick overlook of our herd, and then I want to talk about something we got a few months back. And that is, see, what was it, about October, we got our first delivery from Free Choice Enterprises. And what they offer is a individual mineral program with a feeder if you want the feeder. The feeder has 20 different bins in it and 20 different minerals. And the way it works is the cows are able to tell what they're lacking, and they'll only eat those minerals. So over a period of time, you're able to judge and see what they're not getting from your farm, and you're able to supplement with that. So I'd like to share the arrival of the feeder and the minerals, and we'll do that here in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the herd. I just fed them 2 bales, and the pasture we call the Dickerson, which is one of our worst as far as brambles and multiple rows and all that good stuff. Hey, pretty girl. So I've had them in here the last month and a half, feeding them hay, trampling stuff out. Like many of you, I'm fighting mud, not frozen ground, and I'm not really a big fan of it. So up here on the hill, we had some late calvers that have calved over the last 5-6 weeks, and those are some of their calves up there running around playing, including this white-faced one here looking at us. We've had some calving problems. You know, it goes back as far as my channel. Calving problems. And that's why we decided to upgrade our mineral program. In the past, we've always just fed Redmond's mineral, and during the summer months we've fed Thorvin kelp, which is rather pricey. It's $55, $56 a bag. So with the cows not dropping the calves like they should, all in one little season instead of stretching it out all year long, we kind of started to think that maybe they're not getting the minerals they need. These are some of the early calves here from spring with the white tags. So anything you see with a white tag in this video is a calf from this year, just early in the spring, if they're bigger. And if they're smaller like them ones, then they were just born. But anyway, we decided that maybe they're lacking something in their diet, deficiency of some sort, like selenium. So we decided to try out this new mineral program, and we've learned a lot since then, but I don't want to get too far ahead of this video. So my buddy here, this guy here, I sold his mom last year and had to bottle feed him. Got quite big. He looks good. Look at him. Yeah, he got a messed up ear. I tagged him. He got an infection, so he's got this ear here on this side. You can see it's down a little bit, but he's filling out. He's looking good. Come around here and look at everybody. You can see this bareness here on the back of this one. that's from either mites or lice. And I was just told that if you spray the cattle down with neem oil, it'll kill them. So I'm going to be trying that in the next couple days. I think while they're eating the hay, it'll work really well because I'll be able to spray them. They'll get in there and rub all over each other while they're eating. And there's the bull right there. Highland cattle bull. There's the other bull. Highland cattle bull. Hey bud, let me in. Come in. There he is. So anyway, just some of the calves, some of the cows. Get a chance to look at everybody here this morning. And then I want to share this mineral introduction with you. And then I'll do another video explaining how the mineral program's working and what else we've learned about our calving issue. So this would be a good time to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. That way you can stay posted on them videos as I release them. So 2 bales, we placed one there, I placed one over there, and what the cows are eating here is what was left of yesterday's bale, which was actually more up the hill. I just scooped it up and brought it down here. Alright folks, let's check out this mineral program and the introduction to the cattle and see what you think. Feel free to share any comments or questions down below. I'd love to know who else is using this mineral program and how it's working for you. We just had Free Choice Minerals drop off their mineral feeder and our first stack or pile of different minerals. And I wanted to give you a rundown on what this looks like when it gets dropped off. We don't have a skid loader, so we hand unloaded everything. What we have here is their 6-foot feeder, and each of the minerals for each compartment are labeled down each side. As shown here, when you open the flap, which is very, very heavy, you can see you've got 10 different containers on this side and 10 different containers on this side. On the flap we've got a chain, and I'm going to try and do this with the camera in my hand. The reason for the chain is so you can hook it to the eye on the other side when you're filling up the minerals. So just taking a quick look here before I started recording, and each mineral bag here is labeled. Here we have phosphorus, P. Phosphorus would go right there, P. So I've got to take and fill up each one of these compartments, and then I'm going to come back and show you what that looks like before I give it to the cattle. Now I do want to make a note, if you're going to start getting this and you're curious, these feed bags you see contain another plastic bag which is tied until you cut it open. So they are double bagged, and I just wanted to share that because that could be helpful. I know I personally thought the mineral was in the feed bag, but they had a knot tied at the top of each one of these, and I just simply cut the knot off. Okay, so I've got each one of the compartments full except for one, and that is for just plain salt, and Free Choice Minerals doesn't carry just plain salt. At least that's my understanding. So we've got plain salt on the way from another source, but all their other compartments are full. So now what I'm going to do, via these 2 little chains here on the front, I've got a chain here on this side, a chain on the other side. I took a small rope and tied to them and got them hooked to my ball. I'm now going to drag this back to the herd, or to the new pasture, and then I'm going to move the herd into the new pasture. So Should be pretty interesting. Got the herd on the move. I have yet to actually place the feeder in the new pasture because I want to be there when they invade it, I guess you could say, just to see what minerals they do choose right off the bat. So I'm going to go and get their water, get it set up over here, and then I'll move the mineral feeder in and we'll observe. We got a few of this year's calves here on the end. They're looking pretty good. Moving into some pretty nice grass. All right, let me go get the water. Okay, so I got the water moved. Just moved the mineral feeder in. At first, they didn't really seem too impressed. They would rather graze than come to the mineral feeder. So I lifted the lid and let them flap back down a couple times. That seemed to draw them over here. They should be pretty used to lifting the rubber flap to get to the mineral, because our tire mineral feeder had a similar flap. This one's just a tiny bit heavier, so it's going to take them a little bit to get adjusted to that. But as you can see, they're already adjusting how to get in there. I can't say that I believe that the first tub they go into is what they're deficient in, because they don't really know exactly what's all in there just yet. It's going to take them a little bit to learn the feeder, the different compartments, the different minerals, and from there things should start to improve here on the farm. The idea of this here mineral feeder is the cows will eat what they're deficient in and not what they've got plenty of. So this should help balance out their overall health. Okay, look at all the tension. So to go back over, kind of recap why we switched our mineral program, or upgraded our mineral program, I guess you could say. It's due to the long calving season. We're just trying to figure out why our herd is stretching the calves out so long throughout the season. We started back in the spring, and to come back out here to you live now, this is January 2021. Nice frigid morning, 23 degrees, and we now have one cow left to calve. So we've got calves of all ages. If you look here, number 5, spring calf. Number 20, probably midsummer calf. Number 40 over there, that one's mine. That was June, July, I believe. So we've just got calves of all different sizes. You look here at number 12, right here. Pretty decent size. There's 19. And then we go up here and we've got this little dude. Oh, he's getting the heck out of here. That's number 22. So if I remember right around calf number 20 is where things stopped for a long period of time. Many months went by, no calves hitting the ground. And then since November, bam, 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 they've all started catching up, and we're down to where we only have one cow left to calve. The bull's not showing her any interest, so we do believe she is bred. It's just a matter of giving her a little time. We got my cow over here, Red, nursing this morning, feeding her baby, which is probably about 3 weeks, a month old now. So it's been crazy, and that's why we switched our mineral program. We're hoping that they're lacking something the farm is not providing, and this mineral will make up for that. But let me tell you, you're going to have to subscribe to my channel and see my next video where I explain what we found out about our calving season and why it is so long. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, has nothing to do with the mineral. Nothing. So make sure you go down below this video, hit the subscribe button, and here in the next week or so I'll release a video explaining why our calving season has been what it is. A big stretched out mess. Hoping that will be different next year now that we've made changes that we needed to make. Thanks for watching Grazing Acres Farm. If you'd like to see more of these videos, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed it, throw me a big thumbs up. Here's one of the high landing cattle bulls. This guy's on lend. He'll be leaving here in the next, what, week and a half, 2 weeks, huh, big guy? There's 2 of them in here. That one's on lend, and the other was purchased. Let's see if I can find him. You're all right, big girl. You're all right, big girl. All right, here's the other one. Can't really see him though because of the dang sun. There he is. Highland and cattle. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Sorry it's been so long since I produced a video. Hoping to fix that.